Hello everyone, I am back with another update for Universe X. I have been polishing some UI yesterday and overall game feel, as well as started architecting the game better. It is not completely finished, but it is a lot nicer than it was before. As you can see, there are no longer background dots which move after we move our ship around. They were kinda misplaced, and they were blocking other ships from the view when fights happened. I have also zoomed out the view a little bit. I believe now it is much nicer. It kind of gives that RTS vibe. Now when it comes to software architecture, this is where I had the most fun. I have started removing all the movement code from ships to the controller classes. That means now the movement happens in, for example, vehicle controller class. Inside of that class, I call on command pattern functions which do all of the movement. This allowed me to remove bunch of checks from move to and look at behavior tree nodes, because all of those commands are now inside of the vehicle controller class. As you can see here, I have put variables which move the ships inside update movement class. Everything else is done via controllers. Here is how I use player controller and vehicle controller. In vehicle controller, I have created some general functions which allow me to move the vehicle, like go to or look at functions, stop movement, start movement, and so on and so on. This pattern allows me to create cutscenes as well and to order AI what to do around way easier. You should definitely check the game programming design patterns book, which I have put the link in the description. After working in a company totally unrelated to games, I have noticed how important software architecture is. Basically, it makes everything way easier. It allows you to add new features quicker and with less headaches when fixing the bugs. But most importantly, it is extremely fun, to be honest. When everything is clean, you start to feel that your product is of extreme quality. Currently, I am finishing implementing all of the commands from the command pattern, so the user somewhere in the future can change input keys. That is another good example of the command pattern. So that is why software architecture is important. At the start, I have instantly started programming everything. I did not think about architecture at all. And after I've decided to come back and to improve the NPC behavior in the game, I have noticed how messy it was. So believe me, before working on your project, think of the architecture a little bit. Let's walk through vehicle controller class and the way I have implemented it. My idea was to make it a component of the class ship. This way, instead of creating a node in Godot, which will contain a controller, I have decided to go with a root of composition. It looks cleaner to me and easier to change, in case if I want to create a scenario in the game where the AI takes control of player ship and follows the script. So I could just extend this vehicle controller class and rename it to, for example, scenario controller and have its update method changed to call all of the commands. This way I can create a mini move in the game, which gives another reason why to think about the architecture. Well, I guess that will be all for today's update. Thank you for watching and please like and subscribe.